going on, guys? Hope you're doing well. I wanted to do a little stream as I figured out what I was doing today. Need to go for a run soon and do some showering. Gotta water change my aquariums. Gotta head over to the auto mechanic and pick up my car. Little BMW. I'm trying to sell it and it's broken kind of now, but yeah, so I'm gotta figure out what to do with that thing. Gotta meditate again. I gotta work on my website. Gotta do work on my Facebook page for my business. Oh man, didn't realize I was still streaming there. These streams really are boring, but yeah. So you want to know how to get fat? You gotta sleep a lot. Make sure you're in bed like 10 hours a day minimum. Also, make sure to you don't drink any water. Only drink sodas, juices, teas, coffees with sugar and cream, that kind of thing. You want to eat a lot of food in general, a lot of high-calorie foods. You can eat a lot of low-calorie foods too. Just make sure you eat the very high-calorie foods, because if you eat your low-calorie foods first and then you get too full and you can't eat anymore, you might not get as fat as you wanted to get. So make sure to eat high-calorie foods before low-calorie foods. What else is there? Make sure to not do any exercise. So when you are out of bed for those 12 to 14 hours, maybe even cut it down to 10 hours. That would be best. If you could be out of bed for 10 hours a day, you gain even more weight and get a bit fatter. So what I would do, stay in bed for about 14 hours. And the other 10 hours, I would either be sitting or lying down. So you could be sitting on a chair on the, ideally a couch, like kind of a sitting lying position might be best. Because you've been lying all day long for 14 hours in bed, getting a little tired of lying down. You could sit up a bit, but when you're getting fat, you're trying to gain weight, sometimes sitting can be a little bit too much exercise as well. So the kind of like reclined sitting position might be best for you. What else can you do? Smoking is always good to help you get fat. People say it helps you get skinny, but I think smoking helps you get fat. So if you want to get fat, make sure to smoke lots of cigarettes, and just be very indulgent overall. You can indulge in drinks and food, in pornography, whatever it be. Just be super indulgent. Be very indulgent in everything you do. You can also, what else can you do? I don't know, like these are really the top tips for how to get fat. I'm trying to rack my brain and think of some pro tips, some other pro tips. Don't eat vegetables, because vegetables, they're the low calorie foods. I guess I've already covered that. Just make sure to eat high calorie foods like fried things. What else? You want to eat lots of sugar, lots of salt, lots of flour. You want to get minimal vitamins, minimal nutrients, and minimal minerals. Yeah, I mean, that's about it on how to get fat. You really just, you got to stay consistent. You got to really want it. And you got to do all the things that are important to get there. So you got to sleep a lot. Don't move around much. You got to consume sugary beverages. So don't drink water. It's a waste of energy, waste of space in your stomach. Don't exercise. Eat high-calorie foods. Also, you can snack while in bed. Like if you wake up, keep some chips beside your bed or something. So if you get hungry in the middle of the night, you could like just take a snack and then go back to bed. It'll really help. So yeah, that's pretty much how to get fat, as far as I can think of off the top of my head. You know, I am an expert in this field, so I do know a thing or two. So those are the top things I can think of. Make sure to also just try and think of negative things, like think negative things about yourself and other things, because it'll really help you lower your self-confidence and just really feed into that lifestyle of feeling desperate, depressed, depraved of happiness, I guess you could say. Just keep trying to think of negative things, because if you think of negative things, it'll be a reinforcing cycle, and you'll start to think of more negative things, and then you'll get more upset, and then you'll eat more, and you'll get fatter. So if you really want to get fat, this is the tips and advice I would follow. If you guys have any comments or anything to add to that, or if you disagree with how I'm telling you to get fat, let me know down in the comments below. It's always and people agree, because it's just interesting to see what others out there think and know and believe. So yeah, that's it, I think. This is a tomato that my aunt gave me. She grew it. Looks like a nice tomato. Looks super red. I wanted to try and make like a bruschetta with this. I was gonna have a salad. Maybe I could cut it up and put it in the salad. It's a nice looking tomato. Alright guys, I'm gonna take off. I got my stuff to do. Gotta go head out to the mechanic take care of that schliz. Yeah, I'm hungry. I've been doing intermittent fasting, basically the opposite of how to get fat. I'm starving. But yeah, I think after a week or so it should subside. Getting I don't know, intermittent fasting just feels healthy and it's not easy, and that's why I think a lot of people don't do it. And I have this feeling that women don't respond too well to it. I think largely genetics do play a part. I'm not going to lie. So yeah, make sure you consult a doctor or whatnot. Don't want to do anything unsafe. But intermittent fasting in general has some amazing health benefits. I've been a proponent and advocate of it for the last 10 years, maybe 8 years. I just really do believe in fasting, and when I do it, I feel good other than when I'm hungry. And that subsides. It's not a huge deal. So, yeah, but the more I think about eating, the more I think about food, I'm getting kind of hungry. Shout out to my boy Kurt and Joya if you're watching. I want to go eat some hot pot sometime. It'd be good. Especially because I'm really hungry, and cheesy beef balls or whatever sound pretty damn good. And tripe's not too bad. So, alright, folks. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Always appreciate it. And stay safe, mother